Hey, Highpoint, thanks for giving us a few moments of your time today. My name's Isaiah. For those that don't know me, I'm the Creative Arts Director here at the church, and we just want to go over a couple of things for you tomorrow for the business meeting so you can be prepared for what's happening here in the next day or so. In the next day, you'll actually get one today, and you'll get one an hour before the event. You're going to get an email link from the church to connect to our Zoom meeting, and you'll get an email. It'll look like this, and it will be the invitation to join. Now, in the bottom, you'll see this link right here, which will be the indicator or where you're going to go to register. Now, if you haven't registered, you need to do this in order to attend and also to make votes. So make sure you pay attention to this email. Once you click this email, it will take you over to a registration panel where you'll need to put your name in and also an email, and then there's a little check to make sure you're not a robot or something like that. Now, here is something that's really important, and some people have been asking about this. If you and your spouse are both voting members of the church, you need to make sure that you each have a device. So maybe one of you is on a cell phone, one of you is on a laptop, or maybe you both have cell phones, but you each need to have your own account registered in order to participate, because it's only one device per registration. So you can't share because you only get one thing. So if you guys can help us with that, make sure you're on 2 separate devices. So when you go through this registration form, if you have Zoom, it'll open up for you. Now, for some of you, if you don't have Zoom, it will then take you over to the place where you can either download the software or you can install the app on your phone, and you'll get a notification like this. So once you have downloaded the software, registered, you're ready to go, it'll take you to a new page and it'll say, hey, take me actually into the meeting, and it'll look like this page right here. Once you click this link, it'll open up Zoom, or if you already have Zoom opened up, it'll take you into our meeting. So this is the window that it should look like if you're on desktop. For those of you that are on a computer or on the app, it'll look like this. Now, if you're on the web page, once you open it up, we will have a countdown timer with some facts or things for you guys. If you are early, we'll be displaying that. We'll be about 15 minutes before the event starts, and it'll look like this. Now, there's a couple of things that we want to let you know what you should do when you're doing voting in the next day or so. And there's 2 votes that are going to be coming up. The first one that we're going to have is a yes or no vote. Now, that is not something you control. We will actually push that out to you guys when it's time to vote on an object. So on your screen, you'll see here, pastor or who's ever speaking will call for a vote, and you will see that show up on your screen. Now, these are just yes or no, and you can see it right here. Now, this is just a sample. We'll have a description of what we're voting on. And if you have questions, we'll go over that in just a second. But you simply need to pick your choice. So today we're going to say yes. I don't know what we're saying yes to. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, but we're just going to say yes. So you'll hit submit, and that will get submitted. You'll see a notification up here that says, hey, you voted, thanks. And then once we're done, we will display results back to you as members to see how things voted. Now, we may have to come back on some of these things a few times if we don't meet requirements, but it's the same process. Just pick yes or no and vote. The second vote that we're doing on is if you have to pick multiple items. Now, this is in regards to our deacons. So tomorrow, when this comes up, we will have a list of all the deacons that are available, and you will need to pick 4 of them. So we'll show you how that looks right now. Again, you'll see all of the people come in. So in this particular one, we have 5 different options, and you need to pick 4. So we're gonna pick Mickey Mouse. I don't know if I want Darth Vader on the church staff, so we'll go with Yoda, and Ronald Reagan, and Daphne Duck. So there you go. So pick 4, hit submit. Same thing, it will tell you you submitted your results. So let's say we're going through the business meeting, you have a question, you need to bring something up. Down here on the bottom, there's 2 ways you can do that. There's the chat feature, which you can click here, and on the right hand side, there's a space to write your question. So you can write, I have a question, and you hit enter and it'll come back up. Now, something for you to know is that these are private communications between the host, which is us, the church, and you. So all your comments or questions will not be broadcast to everyone. So if you have a private question, something important you need to bring up, we will address those as they come in. We have moderators that are watching that to make sure that that is being handled. The other way you can do that, or the second thing that we have, is during the course of the business event, we may be asking for motions or to second things on the agenda. If you want to participate in that, and you can, there is a second option down here on the bottom that says raise hand. You know, we're making a motion to pass the minutes and you want to second that, you can raise your hand. You'll see the little hand icon raised in the corner. That means you've done it. The host will see that and will relay that information that so-and-so motion to do something, second, you know, and it's been approved. So we will address that and let you know who's done that. But that's the only two ways that you'll be able to communicate with us directly in Zoom. Now, for some reason, you need to get in contact with us. We will have people on the phone here at the church, so please give us a call. Or if you want to email us and get in contact with us in the next day leading up to the business meeting, please let us know. We'd love to help you with that. So on that note, thank you guys for giving us a few moments of your time, and we hope to see you here in the next day or so. Bye-bye.